Hey guys, myself Afan and welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech Fears. I hope you're going good and I'm going to start a new series on Python programming for complete beginners, and we will be getting into the advanced concepts along with building some projects. So in this video we will discuss the scope of Python and where all we can use it once after learning the core and advanced concepts, so that you can get your programming domain to the next level. So let us see what all we will be covering in this course. So to begin with the core concepts, first we will be seeing the introduction part of Python, which includes the features, the history, then setting up of Python installation, and then we will even see some basic syntax of Python. As you know, if you don't know, I will tell you that Python is a structured language, object-oriented structure as well as procedural. So we'll see what is that. Then secondly we will see what are the conditional statements, under which we have if else, then we also have nested if. Then coming further we have looping statements, like for example for, while, nested loops. Then after that we will see some control statements to control the blocks, like we have break, continue and pass as our control statements. Then once after completing that we will see the string manipulations. A string, that is nothing but a group of characters. So we will see this is the most important concept, one of the important concept that you will come across. We will have like accessing of strings, like basic operations, string slices, functions and methods to perform those string manipulations. Then coming further we have lists. So as in normal programming, if you have learned C or Java, we have arrays concept, right? So in Python we don't have arrays, we have kind of lists. So we will get into the introduction, we will see what are lists, then we will see accessing of list, some operations to be performed, then we will see how these list work actually. Then we have this tuple concept in Python. So we will even see that accessing tuples, this is one of the additional features that we get with Python. So we will see what is that. Then we have dictionaries. This actually is a kind of like key and value pair. A specific value will be assigned with a key value pair. So we will see how we can perform that dictionaries. We will see accessing values in dictionaries, then working with dictionaries, properties of that, and even some functions. So then we will even see creating a function. So defining a function, calling a function. Then we will see what are the types of functions, like user defined, built-in functions. So we will see some function arguments, how to pass arguments to functions. Then we have anonymous functions, how to create anonymous functions. We have lambda concept over there. Then we will even see some global and local variables, how we can declare those. Then coming back further, like we will create our own modules. We have the more modules part, like importing some module. Then for example, if I want to calculate some mathematical operations, I have math module, I can import it by saying import math. So that is one of the module we are having. Then further we have some random module to use a random numbers between a given range. So we have packages, and we will even see how to build our own module. uh, then we will see some input and output operations that we perform, like taking input from the user, printing the value, manipulating the things over there. Then and finally with the core concepts we will be ending with exception handling. uh, we will see the exceptions, what all exceptions we can come across. For example, if I am adding two numbers, if I ask the user to give two numbers, for example, uh, in the 2 and 3, if instead of giving 2 and 3 as numeric numbers, if I give it as a character like TWO or THRE, so numeric, instead of giving numeric, if I give characters, how those exceptions can be handled, you will get to know when we go through this series. So that's with the core concepts basic. Then getting into the advanced concepts of Python, we will be learning with OOPS, object oriented programming, that we have in Java as well. So in that we will have class and object concept, attributes, inheritance. Then we have overloading, overriding and data hiding. These all concepts we will cover under OOPS concepts. Then after that, regular expressions. This is one of the most important part of which every company requires. Like every company has a demand of regular expressions, and a programmer should know this regular expressions concept. Then we will see some database operations, like performing database operations. If you want to store something, if you have a file, or if you have a picture, video, those all, if you want to store somewhere and you want to access that particular uh, data file, so how you can do that with database. We will see, we will use some different databases like SQLite and MySQL. Then we will get into networking as well. So performing networking with respect to socket module, client and server. We will even see what is client, what is server. So if you don't know much about this, don't worry, I will teach you when we go through the series further. Then we have multi-threading. Like usually these are used in games and cloud computing, when if I want two processes to happen at the same time, so I can use multi-threading to do so. So we will see what is thread. Then we'll see threading model, synchronization of threads, multi-threading priority. So this all we will be seeing. And we will also see develop some GUI applications, like graphical user applications. Like when you in your PC you see some applications like Notepad, or else Notepad plus plus, you see, right? Those are desktop applications. So we can develop those applications using Python as well. So we will see that using some basic simple module called tkinter. And finally, we will be building a project of email sending. So we will build a project. If we provide the email and password, it will log in, and you can send mail to any of your friend or any of your client. So that that project covers the all concepts, like core, basics, and the advanced. Everything will be covered in that mail sending applications, so that it will be a revision for you as well. So once after completing all these things, uh, I will even talk about some domains which are very popular with Python. Like after completing these things, once completing core and advanced concepts, now if you want to get into the industry, work in a company, so you need to be familiar with some domains, some technologies. So first we will have a look at data science, which is one of the most popular as well as vast domain, and a lot of companies are hiring data scientists with amazing job offers and package. So it is not just a single domain, it has many subdomains. It is really vast. So we have web scraping, data mining, then data analysis, machine learning, deep learning, as well as artificial intelligence. These all things combined, and we have a data scientist over there. So we will see how we can get into this stream. So stay tuned for these things. So then this is just one domain, okay, which is very popular for Python. But we also have web development at the server side, using frameworks like Django, Flask, and many more. So even we can perform those things with respect to these frameworks. So you can also use Python for cyber security and ethical hacking activities. We also have IoT, that is nothing but Internet of Things, with respect to a circuit called Raspberry Pi. We can even go into that domain. Then apart from all these technologies, we can also build desktop applications, then Android applications, games. But I would not recommend these technologies, because we don't have better frameworks in Python for these technologies to work. So you can focus on data science. I would recommend data science on the top. Then we have even web development. Then even this, if you are interested in cybersecurity and ethical hacking, one of the most uh, in demand in today, because we have a lot of data today, and there needs to be a lot of security. So even this is a good opportunity. If you want to go with cybersecurity, you can once after learning Python, you can get into this. Then if you are a fan of IoT, like with respect to cloud things, if you are interested in networking, servers, and all, you can even go into IoT. If you don't know, guys, much about these things, don't worry. Just follow this series. I will cover all of these things one by one systematically, so that you don't get confused. Then that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if so, make sure that you hit the like button. If any questions or any topic that you want me to cover, just comment down and I will make sure that I reach you. And in the next video, we will see the installation and setup of Python language for our coding. So to get some more content on these topics, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Till then, happy coding.